We've been doing this for a little while, haven't you and I, with all these months. But would you believe me if I told you? Learn about what I'm talking about in this month's real estate market update. Welcome back to another Calgary real estate market update with us at REDLINE Real Estate here on REDLINE TV. And again, my name is Darren Langille, and I am one of the founders here at REDLINE, and I'm your host for these monthly market updates series. In this video, I will discuss the few key items that you need to know about the market data that was just released for July 2021. Now, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel to be the first to know about Calgary's #1 resource for real estate monthly market updates, well, you know the drill. Hit that notification bell and never miss another one of these. Okay, it's summertime. You should be outside to enjoy the heat, so let's get right at this. Well, July 2021 had our stampede back. Restaurants were opened back up, and life really started to get back to normal, didn't it? So did this slow down that ferocious pace of our real estate market of 2021? Nope, not at all. I keep expecting to be here telling a different tale, but the momentum and the strength of our market simply keeps trucking on. Now in July 2021, we were just 17 sales away from the best July on record, yet almost another record-setting month. We had 2,319 sales in the month. This was 26% better than what we achieved at this point during all that pent-up demand from last year. Looking at where we sit in relation to the last 15 years, you can see on this graph how truly strong it continues to be in terms of our overall sales. Now in this graph, you'll see how we perform versus just 2021. The red line is this year. The blue is last. Last month, I mentioned it looked like we may be slowing down and starting almost to align with that pent-up demand from 2020 coming out of COVID. But as you see, we got close and then we started to pull away again and continued that all month. It was a delayed spring last year, and we were on the backside of our busy season, but we continue to outpace the sales by a considerable amount. Now from this next graph, you'll see that we picked up the pace actually throughout the month. This is not a normal occurrence at this point of the year. We are slower than in the last few months, yeah, but as you can easily see here on this next graph, we remain incredibly impressive nonetheless. So what is in store for our sales in August? Honestly, it is anybody's guess. It does, however, look like sales pace will just continue to outpace the historical average for a while, for some time still. Okay, let's switch gears and let's talk about our inventory. Well, to start, we started the month of July with 6,970 total homes on the market. This had us 7% more than the total inventory of last year. Then we ended up finishing the month with a reduction of 290 homes down to 6,680. This is the first of the year to see a final monthly total lower than when we started. This just speaks to the seasonal change that the summer months bring. We ended the month with basically the same number of listings as we had last year, so that buffer was gone. This was a result of our higher than normal sales numbers, as we've already discussed, but also this one key fact. New listings to market in July was a total of 3,296. This is a significant drop from June, which was 4,136. And while sales per day increased throughout the month, listings per day just stayed steady. This was, in essence, creating a net decrease in our overall properties available on the market. So how did we fare again in relation to our recent history? Let's pull up that Calgary Real Estate Board 15-year inventory graph once again. As you'll see, our current level on the far right, it's nothing special. We basically have just as many years with more inventory than we have had with less. So again, inventory is balanced. It's the sales that continue to be the real story of our real estate. Okay, let's transition now over to the pricing picture. Okay, first of all, the average benchmark sales price in the month of July was 460,100. This is an increase year over year of 10% once again. This is also a month over month increase of about $1,800 across the whole market. This year over year gain we've experienced, as described in my last few updates, has us completely erasing all the declines we've had from our peak in 2014 all the way to now. It's a very, very good news story for Calgarians, greater Calgarians, and then the strength of our overall real estate market. Here's the graph that shows how this has changed across all the various districts of our city. What you'll see once again is all districts have those positive green arrows pointing up. And then this month's hotspot is down in the southeast. Okay, here are the breakdowns by property type now. The detached, the biggest part of our market, had a year over year increase in price of 11%. Row houses, 10.5%. Semi-detached, 9.7%. And then our apartments again with a 4% gain as well. Now, due to the tightening of the market throughout the month, the sales per day increasing and that listing per day being flat, the sales price to list price ratio remains really strong. The average amount of money off of list price that was achieved across all those 2,319 sales in July was $9,200, which equates to a ratio of 98%. This is not a buyer's market. Buyers buying today need to understand the true dynamics of the market we are in, or else they will only frustrate themselves and lose out on quality homes over and over again. It's not the time to be trying for mega discounts and hoping to catch that mega deal. We're just not seeing it out there at all. Now, on top of maintaining a high sales to list price ratio, this tightening market showed up in two other metrics that I just want to quickly talk about. The first one, as you've heard me discuss before, is the sales to listings ratio. You can see how in this graph that we have climbed from about 60% at the start of the month all the way up to where we ended at 88%. The higher the number, the stronger the market and the less chance for price decreases. At these rates, we will likely only expect prices to at least stay and hold or continue to climb even further, even as we're rolling into the fall market. Then the tightening also showed up in our other stat, our months of supply. We typically see at this time of the year that the months of supply will grow as the market is supposed to slow. But July, we did not see that. Again, look at the graph, you'll see the numbers. At the start of June, that was the kind of our peak point. That's when I was thinking the months of supply will continue to grow. But then as you look forward and you go right towards the right side of the graph, our last day of the month, we show that we're down all the way to 2.6. This is a very quick pace. And it's especially quick at this point of the year as we are firmly into summer, not in that heat of our busy market. This has created a result of an average days on market being 40. Now this is slower than June, of course, but it's significantly quicker than last year where it was 53 days on market and then 58 in the year prior to COVID even hitting, to put it all into perspective. Okay, so as a final summary today, market keeps defying all odds. Calgarians are confident in making their life moves and the market's rewarding them. So if you are looking to buy or sell today, go for it. There's no caution at this point for me at all. The market is healthy, it's controlled, and this is when you want to be choosing to embark on a big life move. It's always frustrating as a seller when you can't do as you wish. And it's equally as frustrating as a buyer if you don't have confidence in the market you're buying into. Each market type continues to operate a little differently from the next. The price ranges a little differently, and the area of the city too. So be sure, again, you have that trusted advisor helping you in the journey to ensure you make the best decisions for you and your family. Now, if you need a recommendation, you know we have them here with over 80 great ones for you to choose from. So that is about it. Thank you once again for watching another market update with us here at REDLINE Real Estate on REDLINE TV. If you have any specific questions, you want to leave a comment or reach out directly, please do. Don't be shy. Again, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you next month when things get fully back to normal in September.